You are!
There it is.
Hell yeah, boss!
Oh, hey!
Oh, yeah!
Good morning and welcome to episode 1388 of Hard Factor. It is Wednesday, January 31st, 2024. Thank you for cheating on the news with us. 80% accuracy guaranteed on this podcast. Everything you need to know in 40 minutes or less. But if you need more, go to patreon.com/hardfactor. Weekly bonus pods, much more. Today, happy birthday to PFT commenter. I forget his title on the podcast exactly. Something about football operations. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, buddy.
Yeah. He's not here, but
he's certainly listening.
He's here in spirit. Yeah. Also, we're talking about all kinds of poop news. And also PC police. They're at it again. You wouldn't believe it.
Whoa.
More than that, too. I'm leaving a lot.
Look, this is one of those episodes where you don't want to, like the guy that left the comment that one time was like, "You guys give away too much at the top. Just tell us the stories." You want to listen to that guy today.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Just let this news take you.
They're good stories.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like Big Fudge says in the live comments, let's go.
Cheating on the news with us. Hell yeah. Let's go.
What's up, Big Fudge?
80% accurate. Cheat on the news.
That's right.
Well, let's just get into it then, shall we?
Do it, Wes. I want to hear about what you have to talk about.
Yeah.
You know who you're with? 3 Factor, yeah. And this is real news.
Yeah. You want to know about this thing. Something our forefathers didn't see coming, I can tell you that. That is the subculture of ADBL. Do you guys know what ADBL stands for?
Ass, butt, dicks, something.
Licks.
Close.
Yeah.
Very close. I'm sure there is probably another separate ADBL that stands for that. Ass, butt, dick,
licks.
Lovers or something. Yeah.
Lovers,
yeah.
This stands for adult baby diaper lover. Okay.
Oh, it's close.
Close.
So
You said adult baby diaper?
Adult baby diaper lover. So it's actually two separate kind of things we got going on, but they lump them together.
Don't confuse the two because they hate each other. One of them thinks the other two is freaks.
You can be an adult baby and not be a diaper lover.
One's sexual, one's not. Will clearly,
right? That's pretty much the main difference. Is
some guys are just too into it.
We got weirdos, and then you got freaks. That's kind of the way it goes on ABDL.
Yeah.
And then sometimes
like furries
you got
who
both.
Just dress up versus furries who have sex in costume.
Right.
Kind of, yes. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So according to Boston.com, and I first heard about this on Howard Stern. They sent their correspondent Wolfie out to one of these gatherings of these adult baby diaper.
Did he dress up in a diaper?
No, he didn't. But he said it was one of the best things he's ever done. And anyway, there's an article that on Boston.com, and it references a 2020 article in the International Journal of Environmental Research and Public Health, and it says that adult baby diaper lovers are people who, quote, act a voluntary regression to a previous age or wear a diaper for psychological reasons. And then ChatGPT says ABDL is a subculture that involves adults who enjoy wearing diapers and engaging in activities typically associated with infants. Okay. Now,
suck on a binky, stuff like that.
Suck on a
you got
nipple.
that right. Yeah. Like, check out this guy. Like, this guy is an adult baby. He's got a bonnet on, he's got a bib on, he's got a diaper on, he's playing with sandbox toys, right?
They mess themselves a lot, I bet, too, right?
Yeah, they like to be changed.
Yeah.
And ChatGPT also
got to be one of the top couple things to do is get changed.
Yeah, get changed and then get spanked. Yeah.
And then you're all tuckered out.
Yeah.
Like a nap.
Yeah. So,
the worst thing I could imagine spending my day doing is having.
Well, it can be very relaxing. Will you're gonna find out.
Really?
Now, they also said that it can be associated. The journal said that people that wrote this journal article speculated that several physiological and psychological factors could cause ABDL fantasies and participation, including continence issues, childhood abuse, and premature loss of a parent. They also noted that behaviors could have some different functions, including sexual gratifications or
Yeah.
strategies to cope with negative mood states. Even
Wait, they're warning you that people who want to dress up like a baby and be changed by other adults may have a screw loose. Basically,
yeah, and it might be
They're
sexual.
trying to explain it.
no way.
Yeah.
There's got to be something with these freaks.
Yeah. I'd say for men, it's all sexual.
Yeah.
For women, it's a little bit, maybe have something a little bit different, but for men, it's got to be all sexual. So
I mean, look, I'd rather be the guy getting changed than the guy changing someone,
right. Yeah. Now, this
if you had to pick
Imagine
one.
changing a man's diaper, a full-grown human man changing his diaper. Fuck, man.
also, well, let's refer to them as their correct terms.
What are they?
Littles.
Littles,
That's
okay.
what they're called. They refer to themselves as
Nut
littles.
jobs.
Yeah, nut jobs, nut job littles.
Okay.
And that would, if you wanted to change someone's diaper, that would make you a mommy to a little.
No.
Okay.
I do not
Oh
want to
man, that would
be
be
mommy.
lose a fantasy football league. You have to mommy a little.
Yeah.
That would be a punishment.
Now, I did a little digging into the ABDL community and found several, quite frankly, too many websites dedicated to groups and gatherings of ABDL members, like this one on Facebook, which is the first one that came up that has about 6,000 members, diaper lovers and adult babies.
Have you infiltrated?
No, it was a closed group. I didn't know who would be able to see if I joined the group. So I
just
didn't.
join it.
Oh,
Yeah.
join it, dude.
The header is just depends. It's just an open depends. It's just,
Yeah.
Luckily, it's not been soiled yet.
No, it's not been soiled yet.
shockingly. Yeah. They wouldn't. Facebook made him take that one down. Yeah.
I also found companies like this one, North Shore, which caters specifically to the needs, consumer needs of adult babies and diaper lovers.
Yeah.
They sell specific, diapers. One being the crinkle tab.
It's no.
Yeah. And you can get your favorite nostalgic print on there, like an astronaut, an aquanaut, fairy tale, buccaneer.
Did my little astronauts make a boo-boo?
Yeah. So when you shit yourself as an adult and you need it changed, you'll have your little astronaut on there.
Yeah, you'll have kid-themed diapers for yourself.
Yeah.
So people are basically making money off of something that seems to be like a traumatic stress reliever.
Right. It's a fetish, and it's also a way to cope with trauma is basically what it is. And now, so the adult babies, right? Those, like we said, those are the people that want to act like infants. Maybe they lost a parent as a child. Maybe they went through some kind of traumatic abuse. The diaper lovers, that's more of the diaper is the fetish item. And it becomes very sexual, right? So that's the main difference between, from what I saw, the two of them. Now, of course, adult babies can be fetish diaper lovers as well, but
A lot of crossover there,
generally
yeah.
the diaper lovers do not act like the adult babies, is what I kind of they don't identify as the young as a young baby, right?
You know how like
Well, yeah, because they have an erection.
Right. Yeah.
We're
They
like
have a
somewhat-
raging erection.
we're like somewhat too scared to like just actually go and do stand up, right? Like we're kind of like wusses about that, which
Yes.
one day it'll happen.
Yeah.
I imagine this takes some nerve. Your first day jumping into ABDL, you're thinking about it, you want to do it, you're reading up on it, and then you actually go and do it. That's a ballsy day. That's
You
a
turn
nerve-wracking day.
the car around at least 100 times before actually going to the
It's a
first
tough
event.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably bulk a lot at it, but I think
Luckily,
it's
the
even
mommies are very welcoming, I'm sure.
They
No,
are.
it's even
They're
hard.
very
Mommies,
loving.
Yeah.
it's harder for the mommies, man.
Yeah.
That's a job. How do they even get people to fill that job?
Yeah, look at here's someone I found in one of the groups. Her name is Morgan, and look at the tits on Morgan. She says,
up.
"I'm a mommy looking for a submissive baby to change diaper for and trust. You'll feel good with me. Send me a text stating your request. I'll always give you the best care. I really love breastfeeding. ABDL.
See,
Yeah.
that could get you to drive the car to her place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she gets lots of people to go.
Yeah.
You're telling me that she's in that store just breastfeeding men, grown men.
It's in the spa. Yeah, well, possibly will. Now
What?
the spa?
That's prostitution. How? Where are you? Whoa!
Yeah, do you have to pay her?
Crazy.
Of course, you have to pay her. Yeah, probably
Yeah,
like
you have
I
to
think
pay-
it's
you
like
have
the
to pay
same
her a
as
lot.
a nice high-priced prostitute, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna show you a video, guys,
Oh,
a little bit of what goes on in this real life situation.
Sure.
Vice did a story on this, and just We can stop it at any time. It's a little long, but I think you'll find it fascinating.
Let's check it out. Yeah.
Good morning, little one. Are you ready to wake up?
This is an overnight stay.
No. I am Mommy Cat, or sometimes Goddess Cat, and I am a professional pro mommy here in Denver, Colorado.
And escort.
I provide babysitting,
Just a
mommy
man
dates,
sleeping in a crib.
overnight sessions, and a lot more, really. I love the fireside when all the lights are low. It's a cute fire.
Long hair.
My sessions range from $200 to $2,000, and that is 1 hour to a weekend. The people who come to me for sessions are definitely looking
playing with
for that
toys.
over-the-top mommy experience where
Like,
all
we
of
get to
their
the
choices
nipple
are
sucking,
taken
I don't care
away.
about the
They're
toy.
100% submitted and not in charge and just there for whatever happens to them. Show me 4 cookies and 4 crackers.
Wow.
You're so cute, you know that.
How long after this was she murdered?
1,
Wesley?
2, 3.
Yeah.
Can you guys see the video? Or is
No,
it-
the video's
I
frozen. for
am
us, so-
ABTL.
damn it.
I was a little before I was.
Take it down.
God damn it.
Yeah, we can't see anything. So
You let
so
these people in your house? Whoa.
this woman has, I mean, she's breastfeeding somebody, right? With
Well, no,
those-
she was a little, and that's how she got into it. So here they are. Like here's an example. He's in a high chair. She's feeding him. She's asking him to do cookies. Here they are. Here he is going down a slide at a local
public?
park. Yeah, in public. Yay.
Okay.
And then here she is talking like a baby in a very sexy outfit, which I mean, I'm not gonna lie, is a little bit hot. The way she
I mean,
says
dude,
things,
she's
but-
dude.
she's
You can
attractive.
pay an extra grand to get breastfed, right? I mean, it's certainly implied by the look of the business.
so
Yeah.
this particular
I would
person.
throw a tantrum. I'd be throwing the cars around the room. Breastfed. Ah!
Yeah.
Would
Yeah.
throw
This
an absolute
particular
tantrum
person-
until I got breastfed.
This
No
particular
bottle.
person they profiled said that they had lost their dad when they were young, so that's why they were into it. It wasn't sexual for them. It was more of a trauma, kind of like reliving.
Yeah,
going
I
back-
lost my dad too. You know.
yeah. And then she goes into the dungeon where she says, and then there's the people that just want to be fucking, anally probed with a diaper on, and
Right.
I can do that
Wait,
for you too.
Okay. Oh, nice. So in Denver,
Yeah.
This is where it takes a turn.
in Denver, that's legal. She can. I didn't know that. I didn't know they had that in Denver. You
Listen,
can-
I don't know what's legal, but she's doing it
Whoa.
all.
Wow.
And yeah. Now
you know what I mean?
Now, the way I found this new article is that they have these spas now that you can go to where, you just drive to the spa and they will treat you like a baby. It's an ABDL lifestyle spa. Now, some of the services that this spa in New Hampshire, which by the way, this spa set up in a town of 7,000, which is a little too small for an ABDL spa to be in.
Yeah,
and
you know
it's-
everyone in the community.
it's raising some eyebrows, to say the least. And
Principal Joseph.
right, yeah,
You know.
yeah. You need a covered underground garage for that
Yeah.
spa.
Yeah,
And
you got to be. It's just like a brothel. I mean, it's the same thing. There's really no difference. It's just somebody's coming for that specific experience.
okay, so the ABDL spa is specifically for, I believe, the people that want to be just treated like babies, right? They want to be. It's a
Dude,
relaxation.
she had the
thing.
sex dungeon in the basement.
I'm talking this. That's not the same spa. This is a different
Okay.
spa. That the mommy, yeah, she's more like a fucking madam or like a
Escort.
I would be
Yeah.
crawling to the dungeon as fast as I could on all fours.
Right.
yeah.
Back to
Yeah.
the dungeon.
getting out of that crib and crawling down to the dungeon.
Yeah, just sitting in the high chair, sucking her tits.
Dude, it's amazing that people buy this experience.
Yeah. So this new spa, it's the diaper spa, and what you do is you go in there and you throw on your diaper, and then like you can see they have different rooms where it's like kid themed. They have different diapers you can put on, and they also have outpatient services. One of them being an adult nursery spa, where it's a spa-like nursery experience for the little one inside of you, providing a warm, safe, and nurturing environment while you indulge in relaxation and self-care. And this is a minimum of 2 hours. Then you have a virtual play date with the doctor, and the woman who owns this place is an actual doctor. She specializes in like like holistic healing and like relationships and stuff. And that says that she'll read you a a lullaby, story time, talk about things.
$200 for that. These ladies are banking.
Yeah.
How scary per hour? How scary would it be if they like broke character? They're like the babies.
Oh,
yeah. They like talk like an adult all of a sudden.
They do. Like, dude, as soon as the boner comes out, they break character.
Yeah, or like they get a phone call and they're like, I gotta take this. It's my daughter.
That's my wife.
Hey, honey.
What do you do? I just shit myself, honey. Hang on, I just shit myself.
Can you use the money I left for pizza? I'll be home later.
Yeah. So also is of course the full shebang 24-hour diaper B&B where they feed you, they put you in a crib, they pamper you just like a real baby, and that's $1,500. Now obviously again, this little town Atkinson, New Hampshire, hates this with every fiber of their being, especially one lady. Wait, real quick, real quick before I forget, the description on the spa website says, imagine a safe and judgment-free session where you can openly express yourself and partake in your favorite activities, meals, snacks, and nurturing. You get your favorite snacks. Activities range from playtime, story time, nap time, cuddle time, changing time, coloring, nursery rhymes, and sing-alongs, right? So you just got like a bunch of like 5 men in diapers in a circle singing along to a lullaby.
Couches.
It's like daycare.
Yeah. It's daycare. It's daycare for adults.
Yep.
Now that one sounds like it's not sexual, but the other one, give me a break. I mean, the
mommy,
she's insane.
She's pegging you in a diaper.
I would probably pay $200 for someone to tickle, burp, and then let me suck on their tits.
Right.
But her prices are way.
That's like a massage. That's like a massage with the tit suck at the end.
Guaranteed, it's hot more than 200 for that mommy right there. Morgan Cody. That's got to be more.
You'd hope so. Anyway, one resident, Kyla Gallagher, complained that the spa is way too close to a park she likes to takes her kids, and she won't even risk the chance that her children see a grown man wearing a diaper going down a slide, which is okay. Yeah.
It'd be hilarious. If I saw that with my kids, you better believe I'd be busting the balls of that adult, and it would be amazing. It would be awesome. I would love to see it.
You want your kids talking to the adult baby though?
They're not going to talk to him. We're just going to point and laugh.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. You don't want to like turn your head and then the next, like your kid's waiting for an adult man to go down that slide.
He's taking turns with them.
Yeah, taking turns.
They're on a seesaw.
Yeah, they're on a seesaw. Exactly. So this woman hated the spa so much that she started a petition to change. And it has 376 signatures out of 500, whatever the 500 means. It means nothing, but like, I guess, hey, this is a valid concern. And she wants the town, officials to pull all of their zoning and licenses and basically just deny them a business license to operate in the town.
Sure.
Because she thinks they're all pedophiles.
I'd say let them have this outlet.
I'd say that too. Listen, they're not hurting anybody.
We know where they are.
They're not hurting anybody.
Yeah.
So
say let them go.
Yeah. I mean,
if she could, I bet you it's probably like any of these number of women that get mad when their husband is using a brothel.
Right.
She probably suspects that her husband, who goes there frequently, is getting the full service treatment.
No, she just doesn't understand it. And the spa owner said that I think that the more people understand it, the more they'll accept it. And I was like, yeah, right. The more they understand it, they're going to burn it down.
The more they understand it, the more it's like, they're like, how is that different from a brothel?
Right. Again, this one, they claim there's no alcohol, no cigarettes, no nothing involved. It's strictly like a adult baby. You're nurtured. You're treated like a baby. I don't know if there's nipple sucking. Probably is, but
definitely is.
Yeah.
I mean, the nipple sucking is what immediately takes it to
the only reason it exists.
Right. A sex worker situation.
Yeah. I would like to, I mean, I wouldn't like to, but if I had to do this, I would like to draw a picture during coloring time of me with a dirty diaper to signal that I dirtied my diaper, and then point at the picture.
But it sounds like you might be going with an adult baby.
I'm gonna start saving up. I run this by my wife for journalistic integrity.
I don't know if they're going to be coming to Texas, and I think they would be shot up in Texas if they tried to do this. But New Hampshire a little more open, but not in
Adult
this
babies,
town.
huh?
Yeah.
So
We'll
do
burn
yourself a
that
favor.
ground.
Watch the full Vice video that I couldn't play because it's fascinating. And hey, to each their own, right? But
Thank you for
Sure.
introducing us to this
those
world.
freaks. Well, how about them freaks?
Yeah.
What's more
God bless
shocking?
those
to you?
freaks.
What's more shocking to you, adult baby men or schmoes? The guys that like to get just dominated by women bodybuilders.
Oh,
What's-
adult baby men.
Adult baby men's way crazier because
Yeah.
they go in cribs and dress up in diapers and stuff.
They're making schmoes look normal.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Look at shit. Did I don't know if I
Way
if
too
I
normal.
loaded it. Oh, look at this. Wait. Look at this guy. This is one guy from a
Look at that guy.
from a group website he posted. It's the baby adult baby boy 44779. He's just a big fat guy with a pacifier and a diaper on.
Like
a kid's tablet.
Yeah.
Well, like a guy who's a schmo, a guy who's like a schmo who goes and gets like oiled up and gets a strong lady to like out wrestle them and put their head between their legs and stuff like that. If I found out that was someone's fetish that I knew, not a huge deal.
You'd
If
be
I
like,
found
that's a little weird.
If I found out someone I'm hanging out with is into ABDL, I'm not hanging out with them again.
That's a red
They're out
flag.
of my life.
Right. Yeah.
Different ball game.
Right.
Whole new level. Yeah.
It's a whole new level of crazy. But yeah, so there's ABDL. A lot of different subcultures that all which make America what it is, land of
The
the free.
melting pot.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right. And speaking of America, one thing about America, taxes, right?
Yep.
Yep. If you're a freelancer, you probably dread the back office work that comes with it. And with tax season right around the corner, you're adding even more to your plate. With Collective, you can focus on growing your business of one while letting their tax experts focus on your accounting and bookkeeping. Collective is an all-in-one financial solution for self-employed entrepreneurs and lets you focus on your passion, not your paperwork. Let Collective handle all the back office work you dread, like business formation, compliance, taxes, bookkeeping, accounting, and even payroll. The best part, it's a fraction of the cost of a CPA, and they can be pretty pricey. Collective specializes in S corps, it's a tax election that saves its members an average of $10,000 a year. If your business of one is making at least 60 grand in profit annually, then you could be missing out on thousands in tax savings every year. The earlier you elect in 2024, the more money you could put back in your pocket. So for a limited time, Collective is waiving the onboarding fee when you go to collective.com/hardfactor. Tell them HARDFACTOR sent you. That's $199 value for free when you go to collective.com/hardfactor and tell them HARDFACTOR sent you. One more time, that's collective.com/hardfactor and tell them HARDFACTOR sent you.
Do it. Get the deal. Get your taxes down. All right. We joke about the PC police all the time on this show. All right. What you can and can't say, what accents you can and can't impersonate, stuff like that. It's a big thing. You've heard of the PC police. I mean, South Park Elementary has even had the PC principal since the 2015 Stunning and Brave episode. So it's a thing, PC police, PC principals. People are out there, making sure that nobody's breaking any unwritten laws about hurting people's feelings.
PC police would not have liked our commentary on the last segment.
No, in general, they're not fans of Hard Factor.
Not at all.
But usually not, because we usually are making fun of them, like I'm about to do in this story.
Okay.
But that's because the PC police sometimes take it too far. And I've got two unlikely places today to tell you about where they've taken it way too far. Bars and birding. You wouldn't think so, right? You'd think those are safe.
Bars, I could see. Birding, I'm not sure.
Right? Yeah, I'll get it. I'll explain. First, in England, where I'm pretty sure most bars, or they call them pubs there, will let you drink age 6, if you look old enough as a 6-year-old. But a 19-year-old woman has been told by the Crown and Cushion pub in Biddulph, UK, that she's not allowed in the pub without a chaperone because of her mental disability. Despite being over the legal drinking age of 18. So
this is this is interesting because I'll tell you what. You know, I've seen clips on YouTube, and Mark and I have shared a few clips between us, and people with mental disabilities seem to absolutely enjoy things just as much, if not more, than people that don't have.
Oh yeah,
mental
dude, I'm
disabilities.
watching Love on the Spectrum.
We
Like
also-
those people,
yeah, Love on
those
the
people are
Spectrum.
loving a few
Right.
drinks. A few
And
cocktails.
we've been to bars where people with Down syndrome have been
In
with
New York.
friends and stuff, and like
Mhm.
having a good time. We've
Yeah.
seen
Oh,
it.
for sure.
A lot
Man, I
of-
used to
we've
work
hung out with them, yeah.
at a bar in Baton Rouge when I was at
Yeah.
LSU. You know, School of the Deaf would come in all the time. They're having fun. They're
I haven't
boozing it up.
seen someone with like
Um,
Down syndrome or like
Yeah, you
autism
have.
by themselves.
Oh, by themselves, right?
This this lady sounds like she goes by herself, but I mean,
she
who
was
cares?
not, Mark. She was
Okay.
not. In fact, she was going to visit her mom,
Okay, then what the
who
fuck?
was also at the pub. Casey Jackson, here she is. She has SWAN, SWAN, syndromes without a name. And her mother, Crystal, is a regular at the pub, the Crown and Cushion.
Sure.
And she's even done some business with the pub. She like did some printing for them. But that didn't stop the pub from kicking out her daughter and then posting this note to social media. They said, "Hello, just to make you all aware, due to some issues with adolescents and the complaints we're getting across the bar, unfortunately, children who, if under the age of 18, should be accompanied regardless, and a few who are aged over 18 must be accompanied by a parent or guardian." Right. So, and then they say those, my accent's shitty. They say those over the age of 18 will be informed as they next come in. Please do not take this personally. If we are doing this, there will be a reason, and it will most likely be to benefit these youngsters. Okay. As harsh as this may sound, please remember, after all, we are a pub, not a creche, which is a European term for a daycare. And the staff and customers are not here to take care of your children while you drink. And not all customers can tolerate people and children the same as us.
So they probably shouldn't have talked about people over the age of 18 with mental handicaps or whatever you call it.
But they did.
That's kind of where they fucked up.
Well,
right?
what is she doing? Is she like throwing bottles at the wall? What's the problem?
She's just she just acts like a child. Crystal, the mom, told Metro UK she is childlike for her age, but she knows when she's in the wrong. She wasn't causing any issues. I was mortified. She's trying to get her independence, and she went back to Witherspoon's in tears, which Witherspoon's, I guess, is the pub next door that doesn't have sticks up their asses.
Yeah, it seems to me like that message was directed at her.
Yeah, it was. It was because it was since deleted, Mark.
Yeah.
Since it got to the media, the pub is very embarrassed and basically claim that it never happened because they look like
This is how we can do it. Let's talk about underage people too, but also lump in her with Swan's disease, obviously.
But also all those over 18 people that act like babies.
Right, the one.
Right. The one that we've kicked out. She cried when we did it. Yeah, because we know best, and you know we're helping you. Okay. And even though it's above what the law says, we know best. And so now they eventually are basically pretending it never happened. And most shockingly of all, in the PC police world, birds with harmful names are going to be renamed this year. You know, to save us from the perils of racism. The American Ornithological Organization recently announced that over 250 birds named after people who discovered these birds mostly are potentially harmful and racist. Okay. And you're not going to believe some of these names. Shocking names.
The blue Hitler's out.
Yeah, no, definitely. Those are all out. Those are definitely out. Shocking names, guys, like the Blackburnian warbler, the Montezuma oropendola, the Montezuma quail, the Barolo shearwater, and Zenata dove. Also others like the Stellar's jay, which is behind me. You know, the Cooper's hawk.
The cousin
absolutely,
fucker?
Cooper's hawk?
Yeah, absolutely horrible, disgusting, potentially harmful racist stuff there, Wes. Yeah,
that's the hawk that guy was killing by the thousands up there, wasn't it? Although
that's right.
Wasn't he shooting the Cooper's hawk?
Turns out they're racist, so good thing he was doing it. Yeah. So
Score one.
Yeah.
PC
so
police.
250 birds, that is, with these names who
So
are
this is
just names.
So this is like renaming a street name or like the statue thing, but with bird names, right? These are birds were named after people that then either already had a questionable
No, Mark. These are just any people at all. So they
Any
renamed
people?
like 2 years ago. The same organization renamed one bird that was named after a Confederate general, and
Right.
that was like the only name that was
That's what I was
bad.
kind of referring to, right?
Okay,
right.
yeah, but that was already done 2 years ago, and now they've decided that was such a success. We need to go ahead and rename 250 other birds, since they have
People
names.
that weren't even involved with anything with race at all.
Right.
Just
Not at all. No. These are
scientists?
just scientists for the most part, or random places on the earth, like
It's just fun to rename birds.
What are they going to
exactly.
name? Do we get to pick them?
You can suggest, but no, the society will pick them in the end. They
The
are taking
society
public
has the
comment.
final.
The society has the final say.
Society.
Yes, of course.
I think there's going to be a lot of
Of course.
suggestions for even more racist names after this.
You think, Mark?
Yeah. I do think so.
Man, thank goodness
course.
the birding world has saved us from the perils of racism.
From the
by
black
deciding
warbler.
to change. Hey, it's going to make a big difference, Wes. You laugh, but these bird names are really gonna, they're gonna make a dent in all these social issues that we're having. So they don't want to push themselves too hard, though, guys. Real change takes time, so they're only starting with
This
70
is a
to 80
scam for the birding
this
community, big birding community who has not enough customers. They need to like redo books that you have to buy now and stuff like that.
Oh yeah,
This is a
bird
money
book is
making.
changing.
This is a money grab.
Yep. Yeah, in the guise of saving us from racism. Maybe not the heroes we wanted, but the heroes we certainly need in 2024. The American Ornithological Organization. Renaming every single bird because they could be potentially harmful. And with a big effort like that, taking public comments and all that, they're going to need a website, okay, and a good one. And lucky for all birds and all people, because this is such a huge task, an important undertaking, this podcast is sponsored by Squarespace, who they should use to build the website. Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform for entrepreneurs or causes to stand out and succeed online. Whether you're just starting out or managing a growing brand, Squarespace makes it easy to create a beautiful website, engage with your audience, and sell anything from products to content to time, all in one place on your terms. Join along with us as we build our Fatathon website out using Squarespace this year. They have Fluid Engine. That's what runs the Squarespace model. It's a next generation website design system from Squarespace. It's never been easier for anyone to unlock unbreakable creativity. Start with a best-in-class website template and customize every design detail with reimagined drag and drop technology for desktop or mobile. Stretch your imagination online with Fluid Engine. Build it in, ready to go Squarespace site. So they just have every template for you. You can just customize it, and it's very easy. Anybody can do it. Yeah, even people like us. Sell your products in an online store, whether you sell physical, digital, or service products. Squarespace has the tools you need to start selling online. Get started with a professional template, like we've been saying, designs for every single category of business and use cases. Then customize your look, update content, and add features to fit your unique needs. You can make any Squarespace template do what you want, so your idea, brand, business stands out on every single device. Squarespace can help you design merch, host videos, blogs, do anything you need to get your brand's website going. And we're redesigning, like I said, our Fatathon page and some of ours with this, so join in with us. Use Squarespace. Go to squarespace.com for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, go to https www.squarespace.com/hardfactor to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
Hell yeah. We're going to be dragging and dropping pictures of us like really fat and then us less fat.
Oh my goodness. It's going to be a stunning website.
Yeah.
Mostly because of Squarespace.
If you like pictures of fat guys shirtless, you're going to want to go to this website. Thank you, Squarespace.
With regards to the birds, I was just reading it. Basically, if like you had a previous life and you were like a bird lover back in like the 1800s, and then you discovered a bird, and then the war happened and you became like part of the Confederate Army, they will rename your bird.
No, Wes, it's the entire, it's every name.
That's how it started.
No, Wes, that's how it started.
Right.
It started with the one bird that was named after the Confederate.
I'm telling you,
guy.
they saw opportunity here. They were like, we can print so many more books.
And now they've decided to do every single name ever. not
Right.
just Confederate names.
Right.
Every name.
Like anyone
ever.
that was involved with slavery or
Oh,
owning
anybody
slaves
that's
or
named
racist.
West.
That's how it
West.
started.
No, it's not. It's every single name. They've updated it.
Okay.
It's every single
I
name.
love it.
So the no birds can have any names after any people because it could be potentially hurtful or racist.
Well, look, birds are birds. They're not people. I
What are
get
you
it.
going to
Right.
call them? The Dizzle Dazzles?
Yeah, the fluffy tail.
They're
Yeah.
going to be named after their appearance. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
right. Yeah,
Don't you
exactly.
dare think about naming a bird after a person.
The quaff squawker. First up, I would be remiss to not mention the first human being has received Elon Musk's Neuralink brain transplant. So we officially have cyborgs. Let's go. They have not released the name of the patient in a project they're calling telepathy or telepathy. That's not great, right? That's an alarming name. But Elon promises that he didn't kill that person, him or her, like the rats, and that this freak is recovering as expected.
It's good.
Yeah. How long until they die, though?
Not long. Probably
be
around
soon.
this person's probably recovering around a pile of dead scientists when Frank and Link woke up and fought their heads off their bodies.
I mean, they might have superpowers.
Right.
Too. That's
the
the other
person's
option.
recovering. The scientists that he mauled to death are not.
Yeah.
Anyways, so
I
that's
mean,
the
his
thing.
brain is now a computer, which
Yeah.
I guess they call it telepathy, Mark, because the idea is that
Yep.
chip can communicate, with other devices.
And again, I know that as part of it, it's for people like quadriplegic, paraplegic, and stuff for health benefits. That is happening, I think, but it originally was not for that, and now it's being referred to again as like cyborgs.
They still want to do
the
that.
bottom line is it connects to the internet and your cell phone, and it makes you
Oh,
like a cyborg.
Did you
I hope it
Mark,
does
did you
have
see-
good health benefits, but
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's supposed to. Did you see
Terrible.
Elon's tweet about his example of who could have used it the best?
who? Stephen Hawking?
Yeah.
Take off your panties. Let's head to Augusta, Georgia, downtown to the high-rise building at 699 Broad Street, home to several fancy businesses like Vision Wireless, the Pinnacle Club, and Augusta University's human resources or health teams, depending on which floor you're on, because you can't rent out this whole building. It's described as the premier building in Augusta, Georgia. It's pricey, rent's high. Okay, that's where
That's
we're
the
headed.
nicest building in Augusta, Georgia.
Apparently, I don't know. This story also might be fake. They
It's like
keep
a
that
bank
sucker.
building.
Yeah, they keep that sucker locked tighter than a nun's butthole after hours, because it's such a nice building. Which is why cops were surprised when they got a phone call from 22-year-old Brandon Thorne around midnight this past Wednesday. Brandon said, "I'm inside the high rise at 699 Broad Street. I can't get out." He was unable to get out because the doors were locked and he needed assistance.
He's trapped in the nicest building in town.
He was.
Yeah. What's the problem? Is there not like a foyer? Is there not a bar in the nicest building in town? Can you not?
The problem was he was high on drugs and probably drunk, and the police could detect that. So they told him to go to the 15th floor and wait for them. And then police arrived via elevator to the 15th floor to find Thorne, and they found him all right, covered in his own shit. He'd crapped his pants despite there being a few hundred public restrooms in the building, and he'd also spread the feces onto the furniture he was sitting on waiting for the cops.
It's a good move to tell him to get out of the building.
Yeah.
I have a feeling this guy's going to start spreading shit any second.
That's right. It wasn't just shit the cops found in his pants. They also found a stolen cell phone, which is the one he used to call the cops. Turns out he broke in through a first floor window and was just wandering around stealing workers' cell phones and then also shooting off fire extinguishers. He took a fire extinguisher off the wall and just was like rolling around in nice
That's fun.
chairs, probably spraying the fire extinguisher while like rolling backwards,
He had a good time. Yeah.
That's
He
fun,
did.
yeah.
Eventually he got spooked though and called the cops on himself.
Really shit himself. Yeah.
Yeah, he shit himself. He said, "Hey, someone broke in the building and is causing havoc, and it's me."
Everyone's dead here.
Yeah.
What the fuck? What kind of drugs was he on?
No one knows. He did try to tell the cops that he was in there to escape two individuals that were threatening to beat him up. That's why he went in the building for safety. But after a few questions like, "Well, why'd you crap your pants? And whose cell phone is that?" Thorne admitted he just broke in for funsies.
He's just an
Probably
idiot.
just a homeless guy or like a
He thought he was going to get away with a lie and then didn't. Wow. Okay.
That story was written by the Augusta Times and has not been reported by anyone else. So we're either early on it or it's fake. And that's going to do it for Hard Factor. We love you all. Have a great fucking day. We'll talk to you tomorrow.